welcome to the Lyman Wolf podcast. I am your host, Raceland, and I am joined today by my co-host, Nate.
Howdy, how's everything going?
And I'm doing all right. We've had a little hiccup today, but we're all good now. This episode, we actually have a special guest. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Tyler, and I'm here to say I'm super excited for the month of May.
Alrighty. Okay. We took a little bit of a break from podcasting because I ended up having a child, so it's kind of important. So I took a little bit of a break, but we're back. And this time we're going to be talking about the most anticipated things coming out in 2023.
Your wife had a child, not you.
Well, I am a part of this family, so I was involved.
I will say that Ty set us up for a great segue and ready for the month of May. And speaking of which, we're moving right on into the 2023, what we're looking forward to.
Oh, you're hosting, Nate?
Yeah, what happened to this? You just taking over?
No, I was just wondering,
going
that was a wasted opportunity of
I wanted to
segue.
explain that we've been gone and this is why. So viewers were wondering why I had a month off.
Okay, sure.
Anyways, so yes, it's the end of the year. We've had some good games and good stuff in 2022, but this time we're talking about things coming up. So, segue into that. Let's go ahead and we're going to be talking about movies, TV shows, new seasons of shows, anime, video games, basically anything media that we're excited for. So, let's go ahead and get started. Nate, what's the first thing you want to talk about?
All right, so I will start us off with a video game.
Talking about video games, gotcha.
And I'm going to go with Hogwarts Legacy.
I had a feeling that we'd start matching up on lists because that is on my list as well.
I didn't expect to patrol that.
God damn it, Ty.
Are you perhaps looking forward to that, Ty?
Yes, Ty, how do you feel about Hogwarts Legacy?
I haven't seen much about it, but it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No worries. We're all kind of getting over sickness as well.
Yeah. I am excited for this because the only Harry Potter games I've actually played are the Lego Harry Potters. And this is just straight up like creating your own character in Hogwarts. I'm super hyped.
Yeah.
Now,
Go ahead.
Okay. I will say that there's a high bar set because I played Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the PlayStation 1.
Oh, I did play that.
That was probably game of the year of the year 2000 or whatever year that came out. So, I mean, high bar set, Nate.
Yeah. Nothing will ever beat those PS1 graphics, okay?
I've only played Hogwarts Mystery on mobile.
Oh, the Pokemon Go ripoff that didn't work?
No. Okay, so actually I did
gamer.
play that too. That was Wizards Unite.
Okay.
And it wasn't really great. No, Hogwarts Mystery, I honestly feel like this Legacy game is like an upgraded version of the Hogwarts Mystery because you're creating a character, you're going into Hogwarts prequel style, so all before Harry Potter's time, and like you're solving a mystery and whatnot of it. Like it is a really cool concept. It's something I really liked about the mobile game, and I'm really looking forward to them bringing a console style like that.
So what's the next
Now,
game?
Nate.
Yeah, yes, Ty?
In Wizard lore, this game takes place in the 1800s.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, did they have plumbing at this point, or were they still magicking their stuff away?
I believe they were still magicking their stuff away.
Is that going to be a gameplay mechanic?
Pooprios Expellos.
I really hope it would be a great self-defense tactic. Like someone come up to you, don't make me fling my poo in your face.
You just summon a portal and poo just drops on them.
Yeah.
I do believe in Dark Souls 3, you can actually fling your poo at people.
That is okay. See, that's all you had to tell me. Now I want to play that game.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me like that. Anyway,
all right, Nate,
carry on.
Nate, what's the next game?
The next game is Starfield.
Don't know.
New Bethesda game They're like sci-fi Skyrim.
Oh, when I hear Starfield, I'm thinking Stardew. I'm thinking like farming simulator.
I don't think it's getting a new game yet, but I do want to play more of that. I haven't really put much time into it yet.
So what
No,
what are you excited about this game for?
Well, I just really love Bethesda games. I love Skyrim, love Fallout, and a sci-fi take on those styles. I'm looking forward to it a lot. I loved Outer Worlds, which was done by Obsidian,
Okay.
and I'm hoping that Bethesda just puts their own little spin on it. Like Obsidian usually does kind of a more charming, funny take on things. Bethesda is more of like action adventure, grand storytelling kind of style.
Okay.
Either of you looking forward to this?
Oh no, that's not on my radar at all.
How's about you, Ty?
I would say, yeah, sure. I mean, the big thing is that it's coming to Game Pass, so that always increases the chances of me like trying it because I pay for Game Pass. And I liked Skyrim and I liked Fallout 4, and just taking those mechanics and plugging them into a space game. Yeah, sure, that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah,
space games for me are hit or miss.
Yeah, I'm all about space adventures. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. So being able to travel the stars, that is a dream come true. Being able to see other worlds.
And see, if you know anything about this channel, if you've been here long enough, I'm like Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. Anything that's like history based or
Splatoon.
Yeah, of course, it's realistic as well.
Yeah. I like my fantasy stuff too.
Yeah, I would rather play a fantasy game than a space game.
Yeah. And then I think I had one more, which you guys will never guess what it is. A Wolf Among Us 2.
No, what?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Sunset Overdrive 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sadly,
that will never happen.
That has not been announced yet. Still hoping. You never know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah. But no, Wolf Among Us 2, I am super hyped for that because that is probably one of my all-time favorite games, Wolf Among Us. So
okay.
When they announced a sequel was coming out, I was ecstatic.
You cried.
I did shed a few tears of joy.
Bitch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn.
You okay there? You got a little cough there.
No, I'm good.
I have a game that I would like to talk about.
I was just gonna say, Ty, what's your games?
So there's a little game coming out from little indie developer Nintendo called
I've never heard of that company.
The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, and this is actually the sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Now I know Raceland
that didn't even make my list.
Now I know Raceland's a big fan of Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, such a great fan.
But let me tell you why he's actually going to be a big fan of Tears of the Kingdom.
Is it gonna go back to Twilight Princess style of gameplay?
No, it's gonna go. Look, new elements include floating islands.
Oh, Skyward Sword!
With players able to soar between them in a style similar to The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword.
Okay, hey, already sounding better. As long as you get
you're back in.
You piqued his interest.
As long as you get rid of breakable weapons and you make it where there's dungeons that actually have really fun puzzle mechanics, then yeah, we're good.
How about a bird instead?
Do we still have breakable items?
How about a bird? How about a bird?
I'll take a bird. All right. Any other games you're looking forward to, Ty?
Well, as we all know, there's a very, very high chance that Kingdom Hearts 4 will definitely come out in 2023.
Okay. You're talking to one of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans out here. It's not coming out next year. If you are interested in my theories of worlds, they're on my channel. I've made 2 videos about it. Go check those out. But no.
You sell out.
Hey, I'm okay with being a sellout.
If it does come out next year, I want a apology from you to Ty.
Okay, hey, I'll give him A Nintendo.
I'll
eShop
do one
gift
better.
card.
No, I don't want that. What I want you to do is that if it comes out next year, I want a full playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog on your channel.
Done. I own that game.
Perfect.
He loves that.
Let me get the dust off of it and I'll break it out. Hell yeah. All right. Any other games, Ty?
I'm sure there are. I can't really remember. And honestly, I'll tell you what, I don't have anything like confirmed, but I would like to see a new Mario game.
That'd be cool. Like a Mario Odyssey 2 or something.
Yeah, like Odyssey 2. Yeah, just something.
Here's a question. Would you rather get a Mario Odyssey 2 or a Mario Galaxy 3?
I'd rather have Odyssey 2, I think.
Okay.
They made 2 Galaxy games and they're both pretty good, but I think with the way the Switch works, I would rather have either a new Odyssey or they did that Bowser's Fury. If they could like expand on that, I think that would be pretty cool too.
I never got to play that, unfortunately.
It's basically 3D world, but like more open world. So like you travel around an open world. It's kind of like actually what Sonic Frontiers is, where you find areas of the open world that are kind of like traditional Mario levels.
I still need to start that game. I own it. I haven't even started it yet.
But I think that would be a good if they want to, take Mario in a different direction, just make Bowser's Fury but bigger. Or Odyssey 2, that would be good for me also.
Yeah, those both sound like really good ideas, actually. All right, for me, though, I got a few. I'm going to start off right off the bat. I was really excited and looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. But,
oh, yeah.
But, I have for my most current consoles, I have a Nintendo Switch and an Xbox Series S. I do not have a PS5. And it was announced that it's not even coming to Xbox till 2024. So, irrelevant to this podcast.
Fair enough, yeah.
For me.
Oof, yeah.
So, that's a bummer.
Looks cool, though.
Yeah,
it does look cool. And I'm not even a big fan of Final Fantasy.
I am in the minority of saying that Final Fantasy 15 was my favorite Final Fantasy. And this looks like a better version of that.
So is that the one where you like go on a road trip?
Yes, that's the road trip one.
So this is going to be another road trip game.
Probably
not at all.
No.
It's like a full-on fantasy game.
Yeah, it looks.
The combat looks kind of similar.
That's what I was getting at. Saying is that the combat looks very similar to that.
Okay.
I think it looks more refined. I'll talk about it a little bit. I know I don't have a PS5 either, but will probably get it on PC in 2024 whenever it comes out.
Right.
I think it looks good though. I'm really excited about it. I didn't hate 15, but I understand why it's not as popular as some of the other ones.
Oh, I totally understand. I totally get that.
What I would like for them to release a game like with a complete story that they don't have to add in with DLC packs. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Just they did it for the first 14 games. I think it should be fine.
Yeah. So the next game I had was Hogwarts Legacy, which is coming out on February 10th, and we've already discussed that we're all excited for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah. Go Hufflepuff.
Nope, it's all
Ravenclaw for life.
Slytherin for life. Are you out of your mind?
Oh, we're gonna be having a house battle around here, huh?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, so the next one I have is the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, coming out in the spring. That game, have you guys seen gameplay of that? That looks awesome. It looks like DC's answer to the Guardians of the Galaxy game, because it looks like it plays almost identical to that.
Okay. I have not played the Guardians of the Galaxy game, but I have seen some gameplay for the Suicide Squad game. It does look interesting.
You're a huge DC fan. I thought you'd be really hyped for this.
Yeah, but I'm not a big Suicide Squad fan.
Okay.
I like the secondary movie. And the first one was a
big old pile of garbage.
But overall, I will say the game does look fun and interesting. Yeah, so
very
I
excited.
would want to give it a shot.
And if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that I'm a massive Assassin's Creed fan. Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming out in August next year. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. I just
want to say
you guys aren't Assassin's Creed fans, really.
Not necessarily, but I think it's cool that they're making an Assassin's Creed that's more like traditional ones.
Yeah, they're making an Assassin's Creed game. after like 5 years. Isn't that awesome, guys?
After a bunch of open world RPG games. No, I think it is pretty cool that they're going back to the roots. Also, real quick, since you skipped me on Suicide Squad,
Oh,
I don't give a shit about Suicide Squad, so it's fine.
That's kind of why I skipped you.
Yeah, but Assassin's Creed Mirage looks cool. I'm actually the stuff that they announced at that Assassin's Creed stuff. I think a lot of it sounds pretty cool.
Dude, I'm so hyped for basically all of it.
I think there's one that was called like Witch something, or there's some Hexen.
Yes, they didn't go much into it, but it looks like it's going to be set in like the Salem witch trial areas.
That sounds really cool.
They also announced a ninja one for feudal Japan.
I like ninjas,
which has been a highly requested one for a while now.
Yeah, so I'm really hyped about all this.
It was so highly requested that Sony went and made their own, and they called it Ghost of Tsushima.
Exactly.
I actually am a pretty decent Assassin's Creed fan. I did fall off after Victorian London's
Syndicate.
Yeah.
I've been telling you for years now, play Origins. You would love Origins. It's set in Egypt.
And I just recently bought it on Steam.
And
so
all right. Hey, let me
none.
let me pitch this game to you, Nate.
Okay.
It's set in ancient Egypt.
Okay.
The main character finds this puzzle that he puts together, and this puzzle has a spirit inside of it, and together they play card games where they summon monsters.
This is not Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, sorry.
I was about to say, I've lost complete interest.
Oh.
Okay, so for the final game I have on my list, it's something I've been asking for years. You two will not give a crap, but it is coming to Game Pass in the beginning of January 19th. Persona 3 and 4 are coming to modern consoles.
Why do you think? Why do you think I don't
I'm
care?
extremely interested in that. Actually,
Oh, really?
I wanted to play 3 and I've been wanting to play the Persona games for a long time.
I'm pretty sure I didn't think you knew when you played Persona 5.
I played Persona 5. I didn't finish Persona 5 Royal, and actually I've played Persona 4 Golden before, and I really like that game too.
For some reason I remember you not ever playing Persona 5 or something.
No, I've played Persona 4 and 5. I haven't played 3 though, so that is pretty exciting.
I've been asking you this for years.
I've read the manga, I've watched the anime, I've watched people play the games. I'm extremely interested in Persona.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, that's my number one hyped game of 2023. I'm so excited to play
games that are already out.
Shut up! I'm so excited to play some on my Xbox.
Nothing new.
Shut up! So that's going to move us on to the movie category. What kind of movies are we looking forward to, guys? Let's start with Ty.
Why are you starting with me? I don't know what's coming.
How about we start with me?
No. You shush, Nate. I actually have something for this.
I know what it's going to be. I know what it's going to be.
I think he does know, and it might be on your list too, actually. It's going
to be on my list.
And I do believe it comes out in April. And I'm talking about the new Scream movie.
It comes out March 10th. It's my number 2 pick.
I really love that. I love that. Stop yawning, Nate. I love that Raceland has gotten into Scream.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
I'm pretty excited for it too. So that's one movie I'm excited for.
Nate, you can stay home. Me and Ty are going to go see Scream together.
Oh, yeah.
And then over on Nate's side, but probably less actually, I'm also excited for Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
But Nate probably doesn't care about that actually, because I don't think Bruce Campbell's even in it.
I'll still check it out. I mean, I still love Evil Dead stuff. The only thing I haven't watched now is the that remake Evil Dead or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm sure there's some Marvel stuff coming out, but I can't remember. So
well, didn't you say on your What's Playing Tonight podcast that you guys are getting fatigued of all the Marvel stuff?
I am fatigued of all the Marvel stuff. That said, I'm sure there's going to be at least 1 or 2 that I, want to watch.
Bro,
I just can't keep up with every TV show that comes out.
Come on,
it's understandable.
Man. You got to keep up.
I don't care.
Or you don't know what's going on.
I don't care what's going on.
So I'm sure you'll agree with some of these things on our list. Nate, you can go ahead and go since you're ready.
Speaking of Marvel,
Okay.
I have a couple on here.
I'm sure we're gonna realign with some of our picks.
It's going to take some time to realign.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium.
It's not on my list, but I'm very excited for it. I tried to limit it to like one MCU, so it's not just all MCU stuff.
I have like 14 movies on my list.
Yuck.
I wasn't gonna talk into detail about them though.
That's fine.
So yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all for more Ant-Man. I really like this interpretation of him. He's a fun character in the MCU.
You don't want Hank
love
Pym?
Paul Rudd.
You don't want Hank Pym and all of his greatness from the comics?
No, thank you. Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
That's on my list.
Meh.
Yeah.
Oh, first Shazam was awesome, Ty.
I don't care.
I really liked that, and the actor who played Shazam,
Zachary Levi.
Yeah, super hyped to see him because I was introduced to him from the show Chuck, and I've been a fan of his since. So
I did like the first Shazam. I also like Zachary Levi, and you know what? This next movie might be pretty good, but even more so than Marvel, it's really hard for me to get excited about anything DC right now, especially with all the stuff coming out where they're like, yeah, actually, we're thinking about just nuking the entire universe and starting from scratch again. And it's like, okay, well, how much do I want to invest into this if it's just not going to matter?
Hey, I don't care. I saw Black Adam, and that was like my favorite movie of last year.
You and 5 other people saw Black Adam.
That was like my favorite movie of 2022. Okay.
At this point, I don't like. I watch movies, even if they're connected. Though I don't even think of them as the same stuff or same universe anymore. Because I'm just like, I'm just waiting for some scandal to happen. They're going to have to retcon all this, so I'm just watching it as the movie and enjoying the movie itself.
So does that mean you're not going to go see the Flash movie?
That's on my list because I am going to watch it. I'm just not
more
going
excited
to
for the Flash movie than I am for Shazam. I'll say that.
It is on my list because Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I kind of forgot about that. I just it gets overran by all the garbage with Ezra Miller.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not thinking along the lines of I'm going to have to remember this for other iterations of stuff because they're probably going to retcon a lot of it.
Well, it's not even, you don't even have to worry about scandals anymore. It's like now they have new leadership, and like Wonder Woman 3, I think, just got canceled the other day. And there was like nothing wrong with that. It's just they just want to like kind of start from scratch.
Didn't they just announce that Henry Cavill's coming back as Superman?
They did, and that might not happen now. Yeah.
Awesome. How bad would The Rock feel after all these years? Finally gets Black Adam into the DC universe, and they're like, "No, we're nuking the universe, guys."
He's a very wealthy person. I'm sure
he'll land on his feet.
Scorpion King 5 will come out, and then he'll be okay.
I'm sure that he'll buy his way into the new universe somehow.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other characters he could play.
The hierarchy of the DC universe is getting shifted around.
Bro, Hobbs and Shaw is coming to the DC universe.
I did hear a rumor that even though they don't want to like even Aquaman, like with Jason Momoa, like they might not make any more Aquaman movies with him, but they also might have Jason Momoa play characters, and the name thrown around is Lobo. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, which is my dream casting of pretty much any character. Because
I remember when they announced Jason Momoa for Aquaman. You go, bro, Lobo's right there.
I hope Nate. I hope that they cast Jason Momoa as Plastic Man.
Man, why I gotta say that?
You
right?
off.
That's man, that would be so disappointing.
That would be hilarious. Anyway, next
movie, Nate.
John Wick Chapter 4. I don't think Raceland is really into this one. What about you, Ty?
So I've only seen the first John Wick, and I do think it's like one of the best action movies that I've ever seen, but I haven't watched any of the others yet. But I probably will, and I will probably watch 4 eventually.
Yeah.
I watched the first John Wick, and after I turned it off, I go, wow, that was a very meh movie.
said the guy who really liked Black Adam.
Yes.
What the world collectively said was a very meh movie.
Yep. Keep that in mind when you look at my reviews.
No, I'm looking forward to chapter 4 because I love the world that they've constructed within these movies. Like a world of assassins and
You think Raceland would be all over that? He loves assassins,
right?
Assassin's
Like
Creed.
this is Assassin's Creed, but more professional. Even
Put it this way: I just recently watched that movie Nobody, who is made by the people that made John Wick.
I think it's actually set in the John Wick universe.
Well,
too.
that was a better movie than John Wick.
Is that the guy from Better Call Saul in that?
Yeah, he's John Wick basically.
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a really fun movie. John Wick.
Cool.
Yeah, I highly recommend.
You just don't like
Nobody.
Keanu Reeves, I guess.
Keanu Reeves is my favorite actor.
Not clearly
I
not.
don't see that at all. So the next one is one that I do think Grayson's looking forward to. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
That is on my list. Comes out March 31st.
Looks pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons because I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, but the movie looks cool.
I don't know much about it either, but I like Chris Pine and I like fantasy, and the trailer looks fun. So
I know a little bit about Dungeons and Dragons. Never played though. Always wanted to. But I loved the first Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out a long time ago.
They had a Dungeons and Dragons movie in the past?
It's something else.
I don't think it's actually connected to this at all, other than them sharing the name. But I loved it. Like, it was just a hilariously stupid fantasy movie.
You're right about that.
That
yeah,
sounds terrible.
Yeah, you actually might like it considering your brand of humor, Raceland.
Okay.
But yeah, I loved that, so I'm looking forward to this. Plus, I'm a big fan of Chris Pine, so
I am as well.
Looking to see how well he does as a character in this. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
It's on my
super
list.
excited.
Coming out March 5th. That's the MCU movie I'm the most excited for.
I'd have to agree on that one because isn't it supposed to be like the last hurrah for the Guardians?
It is, yeah. I'm fully expecting to cry in this movie.
What got me re-hyped for this movie is that Christmas special that just came out.
Exactly.
That Christmas special was so good.
It made me cry.
It made me cry. I'll say it.
I'm the only man
here, guys.
Real men cry.
Black Adam made you cry.
No, it did. It made me excited.
Saw a little tear.
You weren't even there. You wouldn't see it with me, Nate.
That's why you were crying.
No, I would have gone to see it with you, but I was working that day.
But the hierarchy of power at his workplace was changing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Guardians looks awesome.
Yeah,
and
super
stoked. This one I know, again, Raceland is hyped for. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
That is my that is my number one pick. It is coming out June 2nd.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Loved the first movie. That is one of the very few movies that I would say is perfection.
Yeah,
across the board.
5 out of 5, 100%.
So definitely looking forward to seeing how they go with this one. What are your thoughts, Ty?
I'm super excited. I really loved Into the Spider-Verse. Quite possibly the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
It is.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like the animation. I like these characters, and I'm interested to see more.
One of my favorite characters of Marvel in the comics of all time is 2099 Spider-Man.
Spider-Ham.
Nope. 2099 Spider-Man. And he is in this movie, and that immediately sold me when I saw it in the trailer.
Voiced by Oscar Isaac.
Sure.
Nice. That's Moon Knight, I believe.
Oh, okay.
The guy who played
Moon Knight. He was also Poe Dameron in the Star Wars, the sequels.
Holy crap, that's the same dude?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Oscar Isaac's great.
I've told you before I don't really care about the new Star Wars, but I totally didn't realize that was Moon Knight. That's so
and
funny.
Raceland, Oscar Isaac was also Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, his best role, Nate.
Good old Ivan Ooze.
I love Ivan Ooze.
But
honestly,
Spider-Man.
That was a good movie. It was a horrible movie.
When they announced the trailer for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, I was like already sold. And then I saw 2099 throw his fists at Miles, and I was like, I don't even need to see anything else. This is a day one opener for me.
Yeah, I would fully agree with that. I am wanting to go see that in theater. I will. Our theater just closed, so we'll probably have to go to the other closer one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely go and see that one with you. Raisin.
Yep.
Oh,
How about you, Ty?
I'll come with you guys.
The power
Okay.
of friendship.
The power of friendship. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Yeah.
You're obviously Goofy, right?
No, you are.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, Spider-Man 2099 is Raceland's what he's looking forward to the most in that movie. What about you, Ty? Is there a Spider-Man you're looking forward to showing up?
2099 is pretty hype. I think Spider-Punk is going to be in the movie also.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
I think I heard that. Yeah.
Oh,
And then
that's-
of course, how could we forget Spider-Man, the Japanese Spider-Man?
Is that really showing up?
I believe so, yes.
No way. That's so funny.
And I hope that he says his famous catchphrase, "I am Spider-Man, I am an emissary from hell." That show is awesome.
There's one Spider-Man that I don't think would show up. I want to see him get his own movie, like Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse 3, and that is Superior Spider-Man. I think that would be really cool.
I would be super down to see Superior Spider-Man.
I think that would be a really cool Spider-Man, but I think he should get his own movie. Like, he should get, like, he's the villain of that entire movie kind of thing.
So
I hope Morbius shows up.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for. It's more.
Some of the Spider people who have been confirmed to appear in Spider-Verse 2 apparently are Spider-Man Noir, which is the one I was super hyped for in the first one. 2099, Spider-Woman,
Ooh, okay.
Spider UK, Ben Riley, and Superior Spider.
Oh,
Yo,
fuck yeah, Ben Riley?
Ben Riley? We got...
Yes.
Oh, that's...
Scarlet Spider.
That is awesome.
So definitely, like, I'd have to say this is probably my highest movie with Raceland on this one. Like, this
Heck
is what
yeah.
I'm looking forward to the most next year.
So what you got next, Nate?
So this one, I don't think either one of you really would be interested. Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Right here.
Actually, I'm pretty interested.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
You're talking to a huge
Oh,
Transformers
okay.
fan.
Well, here's
Well,
the
yeah,
thing.
but I thought you didn't like the last two.
Well,
or so.
here's the thing: is that I don't know how Raceland feels about this, but Michael Bay hasn't been involved with Transformers since Bumblebee
Bumblebee was
was
awesome.
the first one. Bumblebee was great.
Yep.
And it was the first one with this new team, and the same team is making this. And also, I'm kind of nostalgic for like the Beast Wars stuff.
I'm
Okay.
not. I'm
So
not.
I'm-
I just like Transformers.
So I'm excited to see those characters like Optimus Primal, and hopefully like Tyrannosaurus Megatron is in it. I really hope so, because you know, like I said, Bumblebee was good.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
So
was really good.
I'm excited for this movie, and
Yeah,
I would even go and see it in theaters with you guys.
Yeah.
I am a mixture of both of you. I really like the Transformer movies, and I have extreme nostalgia for the Beast Wars stuff.
I never watched Transformers growing up. I just like with the Turtles movie that we watched on What's Playing Tonight. My very first introduction to Transformers was the Michael Bay version.
Uh,
Well, I
Yeah.
watched Beast Wars as a kid, and then I think I must have watched some other Transformers
I
like in the
think-
early 2000s.
I think I watched Beast Wars, and that was my introduction to Transformers, other than
Same.
like my parents talking about Transformers. And then I read the crossover comics with G.I. Joe that they did. And that just kind of made me just fall in love with it even more. I am extremely looking forward to my favorite character from Beast Wars, which is Rat Trap.
Oh,
Yeah, Rat Trap.
He is a hilarious, just a rat transformer.
well, that sounds
Who
pretty funny.
dual wielded pistols.
Oh, that sounds even better.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Definitely. The next one is one we already actually mentioned, The Flash.
Again, because of the Ezra Miller stuff, I don't really care about this movie.
In order for me to enjoy movies these days, I have to disassociate the movies from the actors.
No, it's not even about that. It's the fact that because of all the stuff happening, we know he's not going to be Flash anymore. So it's like, it's kind of like when somebody says a TV show has been canceled, you should totally start it for the first time. Why? It's been canceled. What's the point of enjoying it?
I mean, they never announced. Did they ever announce that they were going to make more Flash movies even before the scandals and stuff?
Yes.
I mean, they were building a universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Considering it's supposed to be like the Flashpoint movie, I didn't really think it was going to be a continuation kind of movie. I'm just taking it as a superhero movie that has a bunch of characters in it, and I'm looking forward to seeing those characters.
It's very low on my list. I probably wait till it hits HBO, not gonna
lie. So the next one is a tie, actually.
Yes.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Oh yeah, it's on my list. It comes.
You know what? I'm
June
pretty
30th.
excited for that.
June 30th.
While I wasn't a massive fan of Crystal Skull, I did enjoy it.
It was not bad.
It's the third best Indiana Jones movie.
I do not agree with that, but it's not bad.
But I am looking forward to the Dial of Destiny. I am really interested to see how, because when they showed the trailer, they showed a lot of CGI flashbacks with a younger Harrison Ford, and I'm curious to see how much of that is going to take screen time.
Well, did you?
I'm hoping not that much.
Did you hear about what they did with his whip? They replaced his whip with a walker because he's so old.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He's got jokes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. He uses his whip in the trailer. Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm so funny, guys.
Yeah, you are.
So are either one of you a Mission Impossible fan?
Nope.
I like the movies. I think Mission Impossible is a franchise, especially like starting after, like it seems like they just kind of keep getting better and better the more they make. Yeah. And you kind of know that you're getting a at least decent movie whenever you turn one of those on. So I'm excited for the new Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Dead Reckoning Part 1. I'm hyped for it because I've never really been much of a James Bond fan.
Me neither.
I like some of his movies, but overall, I am a much bigger fan of Ethan Hunt, the Mission Impossible movies. They were my spy movies. So I didn't even know this movie was coming out actually until I did research for this podcast.
Okay. Have fun seeing that.
I'm excited.
I'm not. Yeah. It's just not my thing.
This will be me and Ty's movie to go see together while you stay home this time.
All right, sounds good.
The Marvels. Either one of you interested for that one?
Talking about the MCU stuff?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Captain Marvel is like my least favorite MCU movie, and then Miss Marvel is my least favorite Disney Plus Marvel show. So
probably not then.
I'll go.
Too woke for you?
No, it's just I'm not getting involved in why I did not like Miss Marvel. We're not even getting into that.
Understandable.
That's going to take a long time.
Probably do a whole podcast
I could
on that
do
alone.
A whole I'm not doing that, but
I'm sure somebody already has done a 3-hour video about why they hate Ms. Marvel.
Probably.
Yeah.
But like I am, as much as I didn't care for the show, the very last like 5 seconds of that show intrigues me about the movie. So like I'm going to watch it at some point. Yeah. I don't think it's a theater movie, but we'll see.
Okay.
No, I just don't care.
So the next one is, I haven't heard very much about it, but I love the character, Blue Beetle.
Oh, see, that's one of my lists. August 18th.
I don't care.
Love Blue Beetle, and the guy who is playing Blue Beetle is perfect. He's the guy from Cobra Kai. He's the main.
Oh wait! Which one? Miguel?
Miguel, yes, Miguel.
Oh man!
Has your interest been piqued?
A little bit.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's playing Blue Beetle, and
I kind of want to watch it to support him.
I love that guy. I love the character. This movie looks awesome.
Cobra Kai never dies, so I guess I'll watch Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Ty, you could join us.
Maybe I will.
So the next two are actually kind of a tie-in because I learned about one movie while doing research for the other. Dune Part 2.
Boo.
Oh, yeah?
That is one I am looking forward to. But I learned that they're making another movie with Timothy Chalamet. Is that it? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonka.
Oh yeah, Wonka. Heck yeah.
Did not even know they were making a prequel to the Willy Wonka movies.
I can't tell you how much I do not care about that.
Understandable, because when I first saw that they were doing, I was like, who asked for this? Why would you do this? And then,
if you want a good Willy Wonka remake, let's watch the Johnny Depp version.
I don't like that one either.
It's terrible.
So I actually started to kind of turn myself over onto this idea because I liked the Johnny Depp one. Not as good as the original Gene Wilder movie.
Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka, is a 5 out of 5 for me.
It is
the Johnny Depp, I think I gave it a 2.
Yeah. I would probably give it like a 3 on that. But yeah, I remembered liking that, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll actually like this Wonka movie. I'm looking forward to it just to see where they go with it. And that is the end of my movies segment of this.
I've remembered one.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, I do believe is coming out next year.
Yes,
I thought it already came out.
No, they've been hyping.
I don't think so. I haven't watched it yet anyway.
Yeah.
Ty, you may be about to announce it, but did you see they also are making a Bambi movie?
No.
Yes, the same people are making a Bambi movie.
There's also that Grinch movie that's out this month.
Well,
that's the one that came out already.
The mean one
coming out. Yeah.
So the Bambi movie is the same people based on, making it a horror themed Disney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And,
fair enough.
And it's that Bambi's mother is killed, so Bambi becomes feral and just starts murdering everybody.
Bambi John Wick.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the reason I brought up Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, is because the only way I would watch a fucking Willy Wonka prequel is if it was some sort of like horror version of Willy Wonka.
Like him,
where he's like killing people.
He's like slaughtering people to save the Oompa Loompas.
He's like Jigsaw, and he sets up his factory with all these traps. And
I mean, now that you say that, that does sound like something that will happen eventually.
I put that out there, so it's gonna happen.
So the Oompa Loompas are not actually his helpers; they're his captives.
Yes.
Damn. Just now we have Winnie the Pooh, the Grinch, and what was the one that you just said?
The Bambi movie.
Bambi. Oh man, they're just turning all kinds of
childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, there's one
Golden Boy, the horror show.
I'm surprised this did not hit your list, Nate. There's one that you didn't say. It's coming out April 7th. The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Bro, that movie looks amazing. That was a movie I had no interest in until the trailer came out, and the trailer looks awesome.
I genuinely thought that came out in 2024, which is why it wasn't on my list
this year.
Okay, April 7th, bro.
I'm just gonna say I am pretty excited for the Mario movie.
Dude, that movie looks amazing.
So, I'm not that big of a Mario fan.
I'm not either. It still looks great, though.
Yeah, but like Racing, having seen the animation in that movie, it looks superb.
And Jack Black's Bowser, oh man.
And Charlie Day is Luigi.
Yeah.
Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. I mean, it's got a good cast. I even don't think Chris Pratt sounds okay. I mean,
it's me, Star-Lord.
Everything I've seen in the trailers where Chris Pratt talks, it's been like 1 or 2 words. So it feels like the movie is trying to keep him from talking too much.
Nate.
Yes.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. I sound just like Chris Pratt as Mario.
Dude, is he in the room right now?
Welcome, Chris Pratt.
Hey, I'm Star-Lord, man. Legendary Outlaw.
But yeah, everything I've seen from this, I I would go to the theater to see this one.
Oh,
Let's go.
I'm taking my son. He's even excited. I can't wait to see this movie.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that means me and Nate are going by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. But that's okay.
But I'm gonna call this right now. Post-credit scene: Wario and Waluigi.
Oh, 100%. What if it's Waluigi holding a Smash Ball?
That's never gonna happen.
It's just gonna be Wario, and the end credits is gonna be what? He didn't get into Smash. You thought he was gonna get into this too?
So here's my fringe theory. So like obviously Chris Pratt is voicing Mario. Charles Martinet, the guy that voices Mario in the games, he also voices like Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. Charles Martinet has a role somewhere in this movie. So here's my fringe theory. Post-credit scene is Wario and Waluigi, and Wario has some regular actor voicing him, and Waluigi just sounds like himself.
Nice. I like that theory.
So it'd be Wario will be like, "We have to go and get Mario," and then he'll look up at Waluigi, and Waluigi will just go, "Wah!"
Dude, this is what I want to happen. I want Mario to save the Mushroom Kingdom, and then like he's just relaxing with Peach or something. All of a sudden the doors bust open, and it's Toad like, "Mario, we gotta go. We have a new challenger is approaching."
My God. They don't have the license to use non-Mario characters.
A new challenger is approaching, and then you just see him like,
my God, it's Solid Snake.
And
he's here.
And it just goes to black, and it's here like, wah.
And actually, while we're talking about it, I don't know when this movie's coming out, but they are making a Metal Gear Solid movie, and Oscar Isaac is also supposed to be Snake.
Okay.
So
I think he'd be a good Snake.
I think so too.
Like what little I do know of Snake,
sneaks around, hides in a box.
Yeah. There's a bunch of versions of him, which he's already done with Moon Knight, so we're good.
So I think this is going to move on to our next category. Ty, you can take a seat. I don't think you're going to be much into this.
This is anime?
Yes, this is the anime bracket.
All right, yeah. All right, let's go. I'm ready.
All right, so I'm going to start off because I only got two. And that is that they have announced that Dr. Stone Season 3 is coming out in April. I'm a huge fan of that anime. And it left on a huge cliffhanger. And then the other one is that they're going to be making a Devil is a Part-Timer Season 3? Like, the reason I say it like that is because sources are saying it's Season 3, and then other sources are saying it's a sequel anime. So, Devil's a Part-Timer, something is coming out, but
I would be highly surprised if it's a Season 3, because Season 2 I don't think was very well received.
I have really enjoyed it.
So have I. But the main fan base, I don't really think enjoyed it as much.
Well, I've been seeing things thrown around that's a sequel anime, so they might be just making a spin-off of it.
That's possible.
But yeah, those are my two anime things I'm looking forward to next year.
Okay. Ty, do you have any at all that you would like to mention?
No.
Okay. Then I have three.
Okay.
The first one.
Everybody should watch Evangelion. All right, go ahead.
It's specifically next year. Wait until next year. Make it your New Year's resolution. And then, like all New Year's resolutions, ignore it. So, for my three picks is Demon Slayer Season 3.
Okay.
They have not.
Of that, but go ahead.
They have not announced an exact date, but it is supposed to be sometime later to 2023.
So probably holiday time.
Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
I've never even heard of that.
It's a good one. Very action packed.
Okay.
Very crisp animation. Again, doesn't have an exact date, but it's supposed to be early 2023.
Okay.
And then the one I'm looking forward to the most is the series premiere of Solo Leveling, which was a webtoon that I read, and it is perhaps the most beautifully crafted piece of art I've ever seen.
I thought maybe it was Han Solo leveling up.
Oh yeah, no. It's a generic genre now. Main character has like game powers, gets resurrected, levels up, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But the art style is just astounding. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how they can translate that into an anime, and I'm hoping it's not hot garbage.
Okay.
Okay, I actually do have an anime.
Okay, let's hear it, Ty.
Because I forgot about this. I don't know if this is coming out next year, but it was just announced. Anybody know who Gamera is?
Gamera?
Yes, I do.
Gamera. He's like
the turtle kaiju, right?
He's a turtle kaiju that was made by a rival company to kind of capitalize on the success of Godzilla back in, Japan back in the 60s. But it's kind of turned into its own thing, and he has a whole different set of powers. And there is a Netflix Gamera anime called Gamera Rebirth. And I guess I'm excited for that, sure.
Yeah. I never expected a turtle kaiju, but that sounds interesting.
Oh, when it comes to kaijus, Raceland, nothing is off the table.
Nothing's off the table.
Okay.
Kind of like Pokemon. Like, there can be a dragon Pokemon, there can be a trash bag Pokemon.
Didn't Pokemon even kind of dabble in the kaiju business when they did that
Gigantamaxing
thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yep.
It
was awesome.
I could do a whole podcast on Pokemon.
Yeah, well, another time.
So that leads, for me at least, my last category is TV shows.
I will bow out.
Okay. So
really?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
So I'm not watching too many shows at the moment. So I have not really been keeping up with anything that might be coming out next year.
The only thing, I only got two. One of them is Agatha and the Covenant of Chaos for Disney, and it comes out in the wintertime. And all we know is that Agatha's coming back from, I guess, WandaVision and causing chaos. Sounds pretty fun to me.
I can get behind that. I liked Agatha. I loved WandaVision, so if they kind of stick with the kind of humor that they introduced into that show with this, I'll be down for that.
Who's the actress that plays Agatha? I love that actress. Oh, what's her name?
I don't remember.
I don't know her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, but I'm excited for that. And then the last thing I have is, I don't even know if this is coming out in 2023. What, Nate?
Her name is Catherine Hahn.
That's it, Catherine Hahn. Yes.
Yeah. Catherine Hahn Solo.
Yep, exactly. This has been up in the air for years now, but the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action Netflix show. It says it's still on the books for 2023. Yeah, that's a thing. It says it's on the books for 2023. Let's hope, I guess.
I just kind of thought it entered the dead zone. Like,
it probably is in the dead zone.
It is a Netflix show.
I want it to happen. I want it to happen, but I don't think it will. But yeah.
I have a few.
Oh, let's listen to Ty.
All right. So we got The Mandalorian season 3. I know Raceland's really excited.
Yeah.
We have is Daredevil Born Again coming out next year?
Is it?
Or is that 2024?
I want to say it's 2024 because they would have made a bigger deal about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, so this one doesn't have a release date, but they are making for Apple TV a Godzilla and the Titans show.
More Godzilla.
Yeah, it's live action and it ties in with the MonsterVerse movies, and Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell are both supposed to be in it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's coming out next year, but
Ty, what if they make a Godzilla TV show based on the 1998 Godzilla movie?
They did, actually. It was an animated show, and yeah, it was an animated show that follows the son of Godzilla, and it was much better than the movie.
I enjoyed that cartoon.
Oh, I did. I was making a joke. I didn't know that was real.
Well,
he was cool. He was much cooler than his parent. He could actually breathe radiation and all that stuff.
He wasn't just a giant guy, T-Rex.
Nope. And he fought other monsters, and it was cool. They even did an episode where they took the dead body of the Godzilla from the movie and brought it back to life with robot parts, and that was kind of like their weird version of Mechagodzilla. Actually, I recommend that cartoon. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a great cartoon.
Any other shows, Ty?
Did I mention The Mandalorian season 3?
Unfortunately.
Okay. No, I don't guess so. I guess I don't have any other shows.
So, I actually just got reminded of one called The 90s Show.
Oh yeah. I
totally forgot that's coming out next year.
Yeah.
I put that on my list. I'm excited
sequel
for that.
to The 70s Show, not the 80s show, not to be confused with the 80s show.
Nobody wants to remember that show.
Yeah, the 90s show, which is bringing back Red and Kitty. Like,
woo!
Is Eric Foreman coming back?
I wonder if
they haven't announced it yet.
I wonder if Hyde will come back. Danny Masterson.
Probably not. No, so it takes place, and it's basically the 70s show again. It's at Kitty and Red's house. Their granddaughter, Eric's daughter, is the main character this time.
If I remember right, on that 70s show, it didn't at the very end Fez and Jackie end up like getting married or something.
I honestly could not tell you.
I just imagine them having kids and bringing them into the show.
Jackie had been with so many of the cast, I don't remember which one she ended up with. I just know it was not Eric.
Well, if you guys have anything else you want to add to that you're excited for?
No, I'm good.
Ty?
I don't have anything, no.
All right, Nate, did we get any Discord comments or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't think
It's just me.
Yeah, just you.
I was wrong, by the way. My apologies. Last one is Carnival Row on Prime Video. I have been waiting for the second season for, I think, 2 years now.
Carnival Row? What the heck is Carnival Row?
It's like a Victorian England fantasy series with Orlando Bloom in it. And what's the actress's name? She has a name I always had trouble pronouncing. But it's a fun, great little show. Kind of like a Civil War, that Victorian England, but with fantasy creatures like satyrs, fairies, stuff like that. Highly recommend it. Cannot believe that there's a second season coming. I thought it was canceled. So,
all right,
definitely.
I just remembered one also. Okay. And I don't think it's been announced, but if we're just going by how the show has worked, I'm assuming we're probably going to get another season of The Boys next year.
Ooh, yeah.
That is a show that all three of us enjoy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the spinoff. I don't know if it's coming out next year, though.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they're making a spinoff.
I care less about that, but cool.
All right.
And pretty much anything connected to The Boys I'm enjoying so far.
Well, that is it. I guess that'll be it for the podcast. Thank you guys for listening, and hope you enjoyed the podcast. If you're interested in more content, you can check out my Linktree, which shows all of my other accounts. If you like this, then please think about liking and subscribing. I will also have a link to Ty's stuff. He does his own podcast at What's Playing Tonight. Ty, you kind of want to tell everybody what that's about really quick?
Yeah, we do 2 episodes a month. Right now it's Christmas, so we're doing Batman Returns this week. I don't know when this episode is coming out, but if you like this and you like the sound of my voice, go listen to me and Michael talk about Batman Returns.
All right. Yeah, he has a great podcast, so everybody should go check him out and subscribe and listen to all that good jazz. If you're interested in talking about any upcoming topics, please join us on our Discord and Facebook page, which you'll see in the links in the description, and see you guys on the next podcast.